Hello, hello, hello. I am learning tech. I also go by Mr. Handsome. We are going to learn about ARP today. What is ARP? ARP is Address Resolution Protocol. ARP is when something is in the same subnet, but it doesn't know where the other device is on the subnet, it will send an ARP request. So if PC1 is looking for PC5, it will send an ARP request asking who has this IP address, and it's going to match the MAC address. ARP is for layer 2. Switches send the ARP request. So I have dolls, action figures, to show you what I mean. So here are my action figures. This is the network that we're in, 192.168.1.0/24. That means any host that has the IP address of .1 through .254 can communicate in this network. Now, if PC1 is trying to contact PC5, so 192.168.1.1, and has a MAC address of AAAA, and is trying to communicate to PC5, 192.168.1.5. The MAC address is EEEE. Now, ARP is to line up the IP address and the MAC address. The switch does the ARP request. Now let's see how ARP really works. So if we send a ping from PC1 and we put ping 192.168.1.5, what happens is that request, that ping, is sent to the switch, goes to the switch. Now the switch sends a broadcast. Say, hey, who has this MAC address that matches this IP? But switches only function on layer 2. So the IP address is contained with the ARP payload. Now, what I did here was this was the broadcast. It broadcasts MAC FFFF, MAC FFFF, MAC FFFF, MAC FFFF. The broadcast is all Fs. Now, MAC addresses are a lot bigger. And also, if you notice, I didn't put one here. So PC1 is the one who sent the ping. So it sends a broadcast everywhere to every interface besides the one it came from. Everyone gets this, and no one replies if it doesn't match. So PC3 says, nope, I don't match. PC2 says, nope, I don't match. PC4 says, nope, I don't match. But PC5 says, oh, I'm a match. So it does a ARP reply. And it says, hey, here's my MAC address. And it sends it. And now, when it sends it, the switch will add it to its MAC table, or it's also called a CAM table. And this is linked with the payload, like I said earlier, and that goes to the PC, so it's a match. So now, when PC1 wants to communicate with PC5, it knows exactly, well, where to send information. And that is ARP.